Hey guys, Dad here. Just gonna take a couple minutes to show you a real easy recipe on how to make oven roasted potatoes. We're gonna do a really simple oven roasted potatoes today. And I like using Klondike Gold or maybe Yukon potatoes, the little yellow potatoes. Usually they come in a bag. I've already started a little bit, got a little prep going for you. So what I like to do first, I like to wash the potatoes in the bag. And when I'm done washing all the dirt off of them, I put them inside a Ziploc bag, okay? And we have some already going in the oven, or not the oven, I'm sorry, the microwave, and we'll pull those out in a second to keep going. Some of the ingredients that you need baby Yukon Gold potatoes, you need salt and pepper, you need some seasoning salt, and olive oil, okay? Pretty simple, not too hard. Now, if you decide you want to spice it up, that's where you guys can throw bacon bits and you can throw cheese and sazon and all the other things on top of your potatoes. But this is a really simple recipe and something you can use. We use it all the time with all different kinds of meals. So as you can see, the microwave is stopped. What I did ahead of time is I put the potatoes that I rinsed off in a clear Ziploc bag. I left the end open, okay? You gotta leave the end open so that steam can get out. Now you gotta be careful when you take these out not to open the bag and burn yourself with the steam. So I usually roll them away from me and pull up from the bottom. You'll see the steam come out, and occasionally you have a potato that runs away from you. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna stick the bag that I just got done preparing in the microwave. And I'm gonna microwave that on high for 4 minutes. Just put it in there for 4 minutes. All right, that'll give me enough time to go ahead and get this stuff taken care of. So what I want to do now is I want to take these and I want to simply just cut them up into little pieces. They don't have to be small pieces. About an inch piece would be fine. If you want them a little bit smaller, you can make them smaller. They'll shrivel up just a little bit inside the oven, and then you'll be fine. So give me 1 second to get all these prepped and ready, and we'll pick up where we left off. Okay. Hey guys, I went ahead and got our potatoes out and I got them all cut up. You can see pretty similar in size. You want to keep them that way so they cook pretty even, okay? So make sure that when you cut them, kind of keep them in, little mouthful bites, pretty even. They should cook even and they should crisp up really well. Now the next step you want to do is you want to take some olive oil. And you can be generous with this. Go all over your potatoes. In a minute here, you're gonna get really messy and move your hands around and roll them around, okay? All right, just take your hands, roll it all around in there. Get those potatoes coated with olive oil, okay? Because remember, don't run away now. This is what's gonna crisp them up and get them that really good flavor, all right? Now I'm gonna wash my hands off and we'll season them up real quick. Always keep a hand towel next to the thing so you can wipe your hands off. Make sure that you're not cooking anything with raw meat or anything using the same towels, all right? It's very important not to have towels of raw meat all on. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is we use a pepper grinder. You can use regular pepper. You just take it, just put pepper all over it, okay? All right, now it looks like I'm putting quite a bit on. And that's just because in a minute I'm going to roll the potatoes around again like we did a while ago. Okay, get all that seasoning everywhere. Now we're going to take salt and do the same thing with salt. All right. Now just be careful with your salt. Now you don't want to put way too much salt on because you have two different types of salt going on these. All right. You got regular salt and we add a little bit of seasoning salt on too. And if you put too much on, you can ruin your potatoes. You can always add salt after you're done cooking, okay? But you can't ever take it away. All right, so what we do is we put all our seasonings on, and that's all we're gonna put on there today. We're just gonna move it around. That's where that extra olive oil comes in. And that olive oil right there, you can see how we're getting different spices or seasonings all over the outside of the potatoes. Now, this is where if you wanted to, you could amp it up a little bit and put a little bit of sazon or stuff like that on there if you just want a different flavor. We like the simple, basic flavors when we eat like chicken, especially when you do like sazon chicken and stuff. You want to use real simple flavors because you don't want too much of the same kind of flavor. It'll overpower the meal. Okay, so if we're eating Sasson chicken, we want plain potatoes. You don't want Sasson on top of Sasson. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in the oven just like it is for about 35 minutes at 375. We preheated our oven. Actually, we're actually cooking something else already, so we'll put it in at 375 for about 35 minutes, and then after 35 minutes, we'll bump it up to broil on the top only for about 5 minutes and get them real crispy. About halfway through, come back, just roll them around, just move them around on the pan to get them crisp on all sides. And that'll be it. Pretty simple. Love you guys.